Thank you for joining us. My name is Leila Kamushian. I am your moderator and the Health and Wellness Committee co-chair. I'm an immigration attorney based out of Los Angeles. And as you join, while we wait for everybody, will you please share with us where you're logging in from? Maybe your area of your practice, if you are a practicing attorney. We have people joining us today who I know who are not attorneys necessarily. Welcome. And also, if you do have a yoga practice, please do share. We just want to get an idea from the audience if we have people new to yoga or people with a long history of practicing yoga. What I will share while we wait for everybody to join is a yoga quote from one of the yoga's founding fathers, BKS Iyengar. If you're familiar, I will share that in the chat. It's about using posture to understand and transform yourself. That is a great yoga quote from a founding father of yoga. We'll give it one more minute. We have a lot of registrants, which is very exciting. So we have one person who's never done yoga. That's exciting. Thank you for joining, Paul, and welcome. State planning attorney near Sacramento. Thank you for joining. Again, this is going to be a recorded webinar. Okay. We have two wonderful speakers and yoga teachers and yoga therapists who have joined us today. We will start with our first speaker, Mona Ness, and I will quickly introduce Mona. Mona is a nationally certified yoga therapist and a Yoga Alliance teacher and continuing education provider with over 2 decades of experience in teaching yoga and mindfulness. For the past 12 years, she has been teaching at the Irvine Adult and Senior Community Center in Orange County, California, if you don't know where Irvine is, in collaboration with the City of Irvine, bringing her expertise in yoga to the community. With a background in optometry, Mona possesses extensive knowledge of human anatomy and physiology, enriching her yoga instruction with a deep understanding of the body. In addition to in-person classes, she also offers online group and private sessions, reaching a wider audience with her teaching and guidance. Dear Yoga, Mona, it's yours.
Oh, okay. Should I start it? Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. I have to thank you, Leila John. Thank you so much. And the California Lawyer Association for giving me this opportunity to talk about my passion for yoga. So what I'm going to talk about today, it's about biomechanics of posture. So I'm going to share the screen. You see, share screen here. Okay, good. And share. Good. Am I in the right place, Brianna? So everything is looking good from your side?
Yes, good.
Okay. So, as I said, I'm going to talk about the biomechanics of posture and the problems caused by poor posture and overload in the modern world. So what we mean with the posture? So definition of the posture. Posture can be defined as the position in which you hold your body in standing, sitting, or lying down. It encompasses the alignment of the various parts of the body, including bones, spines, shoulders, hips, and limbs. So good posture is essential for maintaining optimal health and well-being. So Poor posture can have significant impact on both physical and mental health. So we're going to see how. So we'll go to the next slide. So how my body manage the workload of a daily life. We know that modern work environment often contribute to overload on the musculatory system. Factors such as prolonged sitting, repetitive movements, and excessive screen time can amplify posture-related issues and lead to further health problems, such as muscular imbalance, joint stress, and mental fatigue. You see from the slide that our body actually works in 3 dimensions. So we're living in a 3-dimensional world. Let me see here. In a 3-dimensional world, and our body needs the ability to move in all 3 dimensions. One of the primary functions of the posture is to support the body against the gravity, the constant force of the gravity. So when your body is in alignment, the bones, muscles, and ligaments work together efficiently to distribute the weight evenly across the skeletal system. So this minimizes stress on the individual joints and prevents excessive wear and tear over time. Next one, it doesn't go to the next one. What happened here? Okay, so the next one here. As you see here, how the role of the sitting in this position that brings so much impact on the shoulders, joints, and other part of the muscle. And as you say that muscular imbalance, so repetitive task can cause certain group of the muscle to become overactive and tight, while others become weak and underused, and leading to muscular imbalance and dysfunction. Joint stress, prolonged sitting, and poor ergonomic setup can place excessive stress on the joints, and particularly on the spine, hips, and shoulders, and increasing the risk of injury in degenerative conditions such as osteoarthritis. Mental fatigue, also the cognitive demands of modern work combined with static behavior and poor posture can contribute to mental fatigue and decreased concentration and increased stress level. So as you see, the way that we're sitting, walking, and lying down, they all have impact on our both muscular system, joint, and our cognitive behavior. So the unbalanced biomechanic stress of asymmetrical posture molds muscles and ligaments, and over time, the bones themselves bend and collapse. And there has been research recently in the UK, so they actually research on the spine and the hunching over and slouching spine, and noticing they came with the result that the fraction of the spine is actually more on people who are having improper posture than osteoporosis. So we go to the next one. So how to create a fully functional, balanced spine, shoulders, and hips. Now we're going into yoga. So how yoga can help us to bring balance more into the body and to relieve the pain and stress on the different parts. So we see in yoga, learn how to balance the body, and then balancing the vertebrae and supporting muscle restores normal function and prevent further degeneration by balancing the body, so we can actually prevent. Through the intentional practice, alignment, and strengthening, yoga fosters a holistic approach to spinal health and promoting equilibrium overall well-being. So that comes in the practice.
You're muted. You're muted.
Why I got unmuted? I didn't touch. Okay, everyone can hear me now? Hello? Am I still
Yes,
unmuted?
yes. You're good.
Okay, good. Oh, good? Okay,
Yeah,
so I
you're
need
back.
to go back. Okay, so as you see, there's a posture that we call it bridge in yoga. And you see how the person actually open up the front and contract the back. So correcting postural imbalances involves realigning the spine through targeted adjustments. So here we're targeting the front of the body, including specific movements and ligament traction. And the goal is to restore proper alignment, enhance mobility, and alleviate discomfort. The next one is see also two yoga postures, and it's the biomechanical of postures aiming to cultivate a structurally functional spine. Structurally functional spine, it means that spine moves in 6 directions. Mindful practice, including specific postures, breath work, and alignment principle guides the body to optimal function. This journey enhances the interconnectedness between the spine and the entire body, fostering a balanced, resilient foundation for overall well-being. So the next one, far more intelligent solution is changing how you move and use your body. So what that means that we become more aware of our body. So the body awareness, so we actually, in sitting, standing, and lying down, it gives us a lot of insight that how we should keep our body in a space. In other words, change your posture mechanics. 10 minutes a day can help you become posture aware, and you literally retrain how your body moves, and reprogramming your normal posture takes a consistent effort, as you know, like any other things. But soon you will have a habit of daily exercise. So the last one is, no matter how old or young you are or how active you are, investing a few minutes a day to focus on balance, alignment, and motion will help strengthen your body's biomechanics in everything you do. So I have to tell you that by recognizing the problems caused by poor posture and overload in the modern world, we can take a proactive step to address these issues and prioritize our health and well-being. So that was a short introduction for balance, and then we're going into more active, and I want to move your body in a ways that brings some balance, at least to the upper body for people who are sitting on the ground. So if you have any further questions, so you can contact me on my website, Instagram, email, and phone number. They're all, it's information here. And I will stop the sharing here. And for everyone who is sitting here, I know that we're all sitting at the desk, and I'm also sitting at the desk. So we're now starting to do a few minutes of movement to bring the balance into upper body. So you can do this at least when you're in a seated position, a few minutes during the day to bring some balance. So let's take a deep breath in as you bring your arms up towards the sky, lift the upper body up. And as you bring your arms down, slowly lower the arms and drop the shoulders down. So take a deep breath through the nose, inhale. Pause for a moment, exhale, allow your arms to drop, shoulders relax. So let's keep your chin over the chest bone. You see we have a problem with the neck often, so let's line the neck position to bring the chin over the chest bone. Inhale, open up the back of the neck, lift the upper body up, exhale, down. Good. So now you can shake your arms, roll the shoulders, Loosen up the shoulders. Good, and then raise your shoulders up to the ears and gently drop them down. Move them away from the neck. Breathe in. Breathe out and drop. In, raise your shoulders up, out, and drop. And you can breathe either through the nose or mouth. One more in and out. Good. And now slowly and gently, as you keep the shoulders down, let's move your head and neck. Slowly move your head into different directions. And checking the neck. And how does it feel around the neck? Moving the neck in all directions, looking up and look side and angle. And the other one that which is really good for the strengthen the neck is turtleneck. So bring the chin forward and then gently pull it back to bring the chin over the chest bone and ears over the shoulders. Breathe in, chin coming forward. Breathe out, pull it back and feel strength and lengthening on the back of the neck. So this is also a practice that you can do to align the neck, because neck usually pulling forward to seeing the screen with this way, so you can counterbalance the position of the neck. Good. And then the other thing is we'll open up the spine on one side. So keep your arm down. You can bring the other arm up. And as I said, the spine moves in 6 directions. So now open up one side, you open up the side of the body and the spine from one side and just gently relax, breathe in and move the other one. That's the 2 direction. And then coming back to the center. And then as you have your hands down on your table or chair, bring the chest forward. So pulling the spine in and push it back. So you arch and round the back. Flex the spine in. And as you press the chest in, breathe out. Okay, that's another 2 other movements of the spine. So flex, forward, and back, rounding the back. Breathe in, breathe out. So you follow these with your breath. As you breathe in, chest coming forward, pushing the spine in, and as you breathe out, press the chest back, round the back. Good. And the other 2, which is complete the 6 motion, is twisting. So gently move your upper body and twist your back side to side. So you can hold it, or you can gently move from one side to the other side, turn the head. This is also the 6th direction that the spine moves. So we need to move the spine in all 6 directions on a daily basis to keep the flexibility and mobility of the spine and preventing the further degeneration of the back. Okay. Good. This is another one. And then let's rotate your wrist when you come to, so just check your wrist. Good. And then move your arms out to the side, open up the chest, pulling the shoulders together with a deep breath, and slowly bring your palms together as you breathe out. So breathe in and out. Okay, let's do 2 more with the breath in to open up the chest. Good. So pulling all the muscles, the shoulders, blades back, activating the muscles on the back, brings a balance between the front and back of the body. So these are all the seated stretches that you can do regularly. And then turn the palms facing up to bring some balance into the upper body. Breathe in and out. Good. Now let's take your arms Good. Bring your arms down, shake, shake. Loosen up. Roll shoulders, roll shoulders. Good. And this was a very easy and simple movement that you can do to bring the balance into the body. One with the deep breath in. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, you can close the eyes for a moment and noticing how does it feel in the body right now. With your deep breath, bring some ease and softening to the shoulders, softening to the back of the neck, the lower jaw, the upper body. Good, deep breath through the nose and slowly let it out and feel more relaxed and more focused. Okay. So that's it. I have to thank you for
Thank you
giving
so
me this
much.
opportunity to share those simple.
We will open up
strategic.
the questions at the end after Basha presents. And I will share Mona's website in the chat in case you want to get in touch with her with any questions. And also check out the list of her classes online. Thank you so much again. And now I will present to you our dear friend Basha, who's also another wonderful yoga teacher. And just quickly, give me a second, pull up her bio here. And went. Okay. 1 second, we just have to reorganize myself. All right. Basha Tasik, correct me if I'm wrong and mispronouncing your last name, Basha. She is a natural therapies and yoga sound healing practitioner. As a Kundalini yoga and meditation teacher, she brings 25 years of experience into her stress relief and well-being yogic teaching. Her focus is to tone down your stress, revitalize and stimulate your main body systems into greater wellness, instill greater peace, comfort, and deeper confidence so you can override the effects of stressful challenges, bringing an ease and empowerment into all aspects of your day. Basha has successfully guided individuals of all ages and backgrounds to greater health, fulfillment, and prosperity. Here we go, Basha.
Thank you. Hello, greetings from Sierra Madre, right next door to Pasadena, and in between Pasadena and Arcadia. Thank you very much for having me. It's an honor and always a pleasure to be reminding us how to breathe. So Mona was able to show us how we can open up our bodies, and now we're going to connect to our breath, which is in this container of our bodies, within your body. So my own personal relationship with breathing is that going through different challenges in life, I actually have used and still use some of these techniques. There are lots of breathing techniques, so I honed in on ones that you can use when you feel that you would like to sleep and you're not able to, when you feel anxious and you want to come down, when you want energy. So there'll be a wide range of experiential type of breathing that we'll do. I felt that my goal for you is that you're able to experience, and then you'll see what suits you, and then you can further go on and research more if you would like to expand on your breathing practice. Some of us tend to breathe from the chest, or we are slouched, and that breath does not travel properly. Why do we need to breathe consciously and fully so that we can get that oxygen into our body, into the cells, so that our organs can breathe and circulate the blood? So a lot of things happen when we're breathing, even when we do not think about it. But when we do think about it, you bring in so much more health into your body. So first we're going to connect to our breathing, and you will see how you are breathing. And please do the best that you can. If there is something that doesn't suit you or you feel lightheaded, if I say breathe quicker at a certain point, then slow your breath down. Always listen to your body. We will be breathing also through our mouths and what's called an O breath. And if that doesn't feel right to you, then just do it with your mouth closed through your nose. So you are your own best indicator. Okay, so place one palm on your navel center and one palm on your lower ribs. So long, slow, deep breathing is in three parts, where you are inhaling into your lower belly and your belly is lifting. And then it goes into your ribs. And here we're going to stop before taking it further up. And then exhale, and you feel the fall of the rib cage, the constriction, and the navel center going in. Inhale again, and you feel your palm being lightly pushed, the belly rising, and a movement in your ribs. So that's isolating it to the two lower parts. Now breathe your way normally. Now I'm going to invite you to take your palm that was on your ribs and put it on your chest below your collarbone. Inhale into the low belly, feel it stretching, rising. Feel your ribs expanding, front, back, sides. And then the lift of your chest, the rise of your chest. And now begin exhaling. The chest begins to fall, the ribs contract, and the navel with your palm is being pushed gently towards your spine. And again, breathe in, feel the movement of the hand. As you get to your ribs, really feel that your breath is pushing against front, sides, back, into your chest, pausing for a moment, shoulders relaxed, and then exhaling down like a cascade, a waterfall. Now I invite you to close your eyes and to feel the waves in your body created by your own breathing. Just this alone, being conscious how you are breathing, can assist you with any kind of overwhelm or anxiety, and it calms you down. Sometimes you may need to do it a little bit longer. Focusing on your breathing brings you to this very moment, the now moment, the only moment where everything is happening. And really the only thing that is happening is you connecting to your beloved breath. Not always do we compliment ourselves and use words such as beloved, blessed, wonderful. But this is a wondrous thing that we have within ourselves, right at our fingertips underneath your nose. And after your next out breath, just do one more round, a wave of energy coming in. And when you feel your belly coming towards your spine as you exhale, release your palms down, have them open on your thighs, and do one more round, having your arms free away from your body. Checking in with yourself, how this feels for you. And now normalize your breathing. When it's difficult for you to concentrate and you have many things running through your head, the shopping list, the assignment you have to do, sometimes it's very helpful. I'm breathing in cool air, and you can feel that cool air going in through your nostrils. I'm breathing out warmth. And just that, even peace in, peace out. Automatically, this breathing will create peace in your body. And if you are having a meeting with a client or a meeting with whomever, as you get into a place of peace, so too you emanate that to other people in the room. So it's very good to be conscious of your breathing, not only for yourself, but for others as well. Now we're going to breathe and recreate the sounds of the ocean, which is very rejuvenating for yourself. And also this can help you fall asleep in the evening, become a little bit more sleepy because you're becoming more relaxed. The out breath is just as important as the in breath and breathing, especially because the lower part of your lungs, they are very dense with rich capillaries. So in order to get that fresh in breath, you need to breathe out and really feel like you are expelling that air out to make room for the new. So you may have your hands also open on your thighs. Your mouth is going to be open. Neither O, no shape, just relaxed, a relaxed jaw and mouth. And you're going to be breathing into the throat, a ha sound, and then you close your mouth lightly and breathe out through your nostrils, also recreating a type of ha sound with your lips closed. So like this. Breathe out and breathe in. Close your lips. And as we continue, it's connecting to the sounds of the ocean within yourself. So let us breathe in through the nose to prepare. Breathe out through the nose. Relax your mouth and breathe into the throat, a light constriction. Closing your lips. And you feel your belly gliding towards your spine. Breathing in through your mouth. And you feel that breath going up to your lungs. And then back down, close lips. Making a little smile. Closing your eyes and relaxing with the breathing. Making sure your belly goes all the way, glides to your spine. And just a few more seconds. Do 2 more rounds, feeling the wave of the breath going up, the wave of the breath through your nostrils coming down. And when you are complete with your second round, normalize your breathing. And check in with yourself, how your throat feels, how your nostrils feel, and how your body is feeling. Now we move to calming. So this was for calming your nerves. releasing anxiety. Now we're going to move into what you may have heard, alternate nostril breathing. And if you have not, it is simply focusing on breathing through one nostril, inhaling and exhaling, and then switching to the other. Because this is working on balancing your brain and the hemispheres of your brain. When we breathe in through the left nostril, you are working on the parasympathetic part of your brain. When you breathe in through your right, you are working on the sympathetic part, sympathetic nervous system, the autonomic nervous system. And it works on the opposite side of the brain. So when you breathe through the left nostril, you're affecting the right side of your brain. You are bringing in calmness. So even if you only breathe through the left, if you could create a U shape with your pinky and your thumb, your right hand, or whatever hand is your dominant, or whichever hand you feel comfortable with. If you block off your right nostril and only breathe in with your left, the three-part breathing, belly, ribs, chest, and then exhaling down, you're calming your system. Your brain is becoming calm. So this helps reduce anxiety and release it. Now, if you were to switch and with your pinky block off your left nostril, you're only breathing with your right. And please try that. So now you are affecting the left side of the brain, and you are bringing in what is called a fire type of energy. This is an energizing breath that I would not recommend doing late in the evening before bedtime, but I would recommend it after lunch if you want to get more energy. So right side for energy, there's an R in energy. The left side for calm, there's an L for left. Bring your hands down for a moment. Now we're going to connect the two and do alternate nostril breathing. So again, create that letter U with your pinky and your thumb. Block off your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Block off the left nostril and breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. Block it off. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Block the left. Exhale through your right. Inhale right. Block off right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Block off left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block off right. Exhale left. Bring your arm down. Place your right palm into the left, thumbs connected, and breathe in through both nostrils, eyes closed. Into the belly, expand further up the ribs, into the chest, exhaling, getting out the old air, feeling the belly gliding into your spine. And now open your eyes and just take note how that felt for you. Now we're going to do a segmented breathing through both nostrils and using your arms, similar to what Mona did with the movement of the arms. Place your fingertips on the floor next to you or at your side at an angle. Turn your palms up. This is an O breath. You're creating a letter O shape with your mouth. I will demonstrate first. Breathing in through the O mouth 4 segmented times. And when you get up here to your palms, you're almost clapping, but you're stopping. There's a resistance. Then your palms turn downward and you exhale sharply through the O mouth. So let us do that together. Stopping abruptly but not clapping, and down. This is called the overwhelm breath, when you feel overwhelmed. And let us do together. One last round, give it your all. Normalize your breathing. What's called Gyan Mudra. Connect your index fingers to your thumbs, 3 fingers together, and rest your wrists on your knees. Close your eyes down and connect to your breathing through your nose, mouth closed. If you have water next to you, you might like to take a sip before we continue. So we're going to continue with the O breath. This time it's going to be quicker. When breathing is quicker, it helps you get over things and it helps energize you. This one in particular has been a long time favorite of mine. It does several things. It's a brain rejuvenator and an antidepressant. That's the way it's best remembered. And it sends serum up your spine as well into your brain, hence the brain rejuvenator, and taking away depression. Let's see if I got all the points correct. Okay, I'm going to read it to you because it's so good. So it's a brain rejuvenator and an antidepressant. You're sending new serum to the brain and energy through the spine as you move your arms rapidly. This keeps your brain from getting dull. I always have this image when I first read this. This would be great for assisted living places, nursing homes, as well, of course, for each one of us. So keeping your brain from getting dull, and it breaks up depression. So take your left arm, bend it at the level of your heart so that you don't put strain on your shoulders. Your right palm gently on top. So you are right at your chest, breast area. Your body contains energy centers, what's called chakras, and we are here working on the heart energy center and your throat. So I will demonstrate first with the O mouth. So from the heart to your chin and down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Feel the movement in your forearms. Good. Like Mona is doing. Inhaling through the O mouth up, exhaling down. Now that you have the motion, do your best to go as quickly as possible, moderate to quick. Eyes are closed. A few more seconds. And inhale, squeeze your entire body, squeeze that right palm against the left, squeeze your entire body, and prepare to cannon breath, which is expelling the air out forcefully through your mouth. One more time, breathe in through your nose, squeeze your entire body, feel your buttocks squeezing, tight, tight, tight. Cannon breath out through the mouth, forcefully exhale. And shake your body, breathe. Can I please have a time check, because there is something else that I would like to do?
We have about 2 minutes for you, and then we want to open it up for questions and some a discussion from the audience. If anyone wants to stay a bit longer, we will stay for about 5 to 10 minutes after.
Okay, so we are going to do something that is an elementary adjustment of the brain. Now, you did not hear either of us talk about mudras, and mudras are hand positions, and with our fingers, there is energy in your hands, and I won't go into the science of what each finger represents. We will just do. So take your pinky and your ring finger and put your thumb over it on both hands, so that you are left with the peace sign, even though we're not doing the peace sign. And you're going to do like this. First, I'll show the hand movement, like this and like this. This. Relax your shoulders. Now we're going to add in the breath. When you are here, you inhale through your O mouth. When you go here, you expel through your nostrils. Good. Your arms, as best as they can, are moving parallel to the floor. When you expel through your nose, it's a sharp out breath, and you feel your navel going into your spine. Close your eyes and follow the rhythm. A few more seconds. And when you breathe out, hold. Relax your arms down in whichever way you choose to have your palms down. Breathe in. Hold for 10 seconds. Scrunch your teeth together. Scrunch your body. Tighten all your muscles. Tight, tight, tight. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Cannon breath. 2 more times. Breathe in. Squeeze, tighten your teeth, particularly the back molars. Tight, tight, tight. Cannon breath out forcefully. Last round. Breathe in. Tight, tight, tight. Squeeze, teeth squeezed. Cannon breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Place your palms on your heart, one palm across the other. So what this did for you, and will do if you continue to do it, it is creating a vibration in back of your head. It is giving you oxygen directly to the brain. It's relieving loss of memory, relieving any lost feelings that you'd like to get back. It's helping release the effects of nightmares. Nightmares do not only have to be when we're sleeping, but our own monkey mind. Blah, blah, blah. You can't do this. This will happen. La, 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 la. Whew. So that tames it down. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you so much, Basha.
to lock yourself in a room when you need to and just bring in that peace and just let it shine forth when necessary.
Thank you so much. I think I got a crash course on breathing techniques that I wish I had gotten 18 years ago when I started practicing law, and I had no tools back then. So I actually have two questions, one for each speaker before we open it up. And if you can just give us a 60-second answer, a quick review. What is your recommendations for those with either in recovery or with addiction issues when it comes to yoga and your experience with your students? And then that's for Basha.
Okay, yes. So definitely going to, well, two things. I love combining breath and movement, both of those. So first and foremost, the breath is right there. If you feel like you can't move, go to the breath. Because when you breathe, and when I said pull back the belly button, you have 72,000 nerve endings here. This is your power center, will, determination. And to not reach for that extra cake or a cake, or to not reach for a drink, or even when you're in a store and you're like, oh, I want to buy that impulse, if your tendency is overbuying, take a breath in. Do I need that? Will that do me good? And it takes self-talk and practice to switch things around, but you can do it. And sometimes we do need other people with us, but first and foremost, at the end of the day, it's only ourselves that we lie down with, well, or partner, but you understand what I mean. We don't have a group of people around us, so it comes back to you, to yourself.
Thank you so much. And then I have a question about injury. Mona, a lot of people say, can I still do yoga, or can I start yoga if I have an injury? And I know you have a lot of experience working with injury and those who have injuries. So if you can just quickly tell us how you approach people who've been injured when they come to your classes.
So, yes, you can actually have practice when you even injure any part of the body. But the thing is, the body awareness, the problem with the injuries is we don't have that much of the body awareness. So when you come to the yoga and then slowly start to become aware of the body, you can avoid the injury and you can dig into the recovery and healing. So by simple, gently moving the body in a ways that it doesn't actually aggravate it, but it helps to strengthen the muscles and the soft tissues around the specific area that you have problem with, and it will strengthen the muscles even through the injury, so you can work slowly to recovery. But depends on how and where and what is the degree of the injury. I have seen actually people with broken hips, so 3-piece of hips has been broken, and they came back into the yoga and slowly started very soon. I mean, like 1 month after. So they came to the yoga and started to work on the body, and it worked well for even elderly people. I'm talking about 50 plus, 60 and 70, and even 80 years old people that I'm working with. So have a very good experience with that.
Thank you so much. And now if anyone has any questions, of course, you can either raise your hand or put your questions in the chat for the speakers. Anything yoga related, practice of law and yoga related, or it's just generally about stress management. We would love to hear from our audience. Thank you for the participation. And I will reshare the websites for the speakers in the chat as well. We will share the slides to everyone who registered, and you can always reach out to the speakers. I know that each issue or point during a yoga class or yoga discussion, we can have a 5-hour class just on that. So we can have a 5-hour class on yoga and recovery, or a 5-hour class on yoga and injury. Gary, do you have a question for us?
I have a comment. This is wonderful presentation. Thank you so much for changing the pace of our courses and classes. It was wonderful. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for coming. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for supporting and participating. So from the speakers, any other recommendations, comments based on your experiences working with students all these years and lawyers who are pretty much very stressed out all the time?
Yes, I would say that a large culprit of ours is thinking too far ahead with worrisome thoughts. Yes, of course, it's good to plan, but when we get caught up in the fear that worry can create, it spins us out. So the breath brings you back to be here, be now.
Thank you. Any final thoughts? Oh, we have somebody. Thank you again. Thank you everybody for logging in, for participating. We're almost towards the end of the presentation and our practice, and hopefully you'll check our website out again for our future programs. We have a very exciting year planned out with the Health and Wellness Committee here. Again, I'm the co-chair of the Health and Wellness Committee, California Lawyers Association. Thank you for the other co-chairs who have joined Dee and our other committee members, Gary Latourneau, thank you so much, Paul Cambino, and great to see everybody. Yes, we have the Brianna, thank you for putting the speakers' websites in the chat. And we have everyone's email. If you signed up with your email, we will have the slides sent out to you. And the recording will be on our YouTube channel for CLA. Thank
you so
you. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
It's an honor. Thank you. You have a great day.